What up, Hype Squad? It's your boy Lucrecio coming at you with another video. And if you're new to the page, welcome to exceedthehype.com. To join the Hype Squad, all you gotta do is click that subscribe button, alright? And also, always remember, if you've enjoyed this content, click that like button below. And let's see if we can get this video to about 100 likes. So today I have a special video. A video that has been long overdue. A video about a player who I watched very heavily in high school and who I rooted for quite a bit, but things didn't quite go his way. And now this year, after so many years of waiting, he finally gets to make his debut again in college basketball. I'm talking about none other than Malik Newman of the Kansas Jayhawks. So if you followed Malik Newman, when he was coming out of high school in the class of 2015, he was number 8 behind players like Ben Simmons and Jaylen Brown and, you know, Ivan Rabb, some of these guys, Scal, who obviously plays for the Sacramento Kings, who had a little bit of trouble in college himself. And ahead of players like Jamal Murray is one of the notable players who was behind him or whatever in that class. He was widely seen as being one of these super freshmen who were going to take over college basketball, and that year was the year of super freshmen. Now, we all saw what happened to Ben Simmons. He went to LSU, didn't quite work out there, probably made a bad decision or whatever when it came to the school. And the same kind of thing happened with Malik Newman. So he went to Mississippi State. He didn't want to leave his home area or whatever, and I'm pretty sure the coach sold him, you know, a good story or whatever. He decided to not leave and not go to Kentucky or not go to Kansas or not go to Duke or none of these schools that were interested in him. He chose to go to Mississippi State. All right, I think he may have got a little bit tweaked up or injured or whatever the case may be. He ended up coming off the bench. He didn't even start his first year. Even though he was supposed to be a super freshman, he didn't even end up starting the first year. He ended up coming off the bench. He didn't even get that many minutes. Okay, he ended up getting injured later in the season, and then he ended up having to sit out a year because he ended up, you know, transferring to Kansas to get another chance in the spotlight or whatever, because obviously his goal was to make it to the NBA. All right, so obviously NCAA eligibility rules say you can't go from D1 to D1 without sitting out a year. So he sat out a year. So now he's been in college 2 years. This is his 3rd year in college basketball. And now hopefully we're finally gonna get to see him show what he can do on the big screen at Kansas, where all the big boys go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll this footage and let's see how the debut went, because obviously I haven't seen this footage as of yet, so we're all going to see it at the same time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll the footage. All right, so let's see what time it is. All right, with that nice little corner 3. Now, when he was in high school, they used to call him, I know Ball is Life and some other publications used to say he was the high school version of Steph Curry. So let's see, mainly because he plays the point guard position, but he's not necessarily a true point guard. He's like basically an undersized 2 with point guard skills. So, and he looks a little bit quicker. So obviously whatever injury and whatever training he's been having to deal with these years, it looks like he improved some of his attributes because he looks a little bit quicker. That was a quick little drive. So let's see. All right, good defense at the rim. Okay, got the ball up there. Yep. Oh, he missed the layup, but hey, they were still able to clean it up for him. It's gonna be interesting. I'm very curious to see how they're gonna use him. As an off-the-ball guard or whatever, he's gonna shoot the lights out for this team. So I could totally see it working. Let's see. All right, got the rebound, pushing it, and he shot it from half court and nearly went in. Let's see, and they drew a double team and he beat the double team, took it to the basket. Okay, nice defense. Got called for a travel. That was actually a travel. That's a pretty stroke, man. Like, oh, that wasn't even. No, he got the assist or whatever. Let's see. Yep, there he goes again. Yeah, he has that killer stroke. He's gonna definitely be killing teams this year, and he's gonna get there because with his teammates taking, you know, the pressure off him or whatever, he's just gonna get the open shots. So let's see. Kick it from the corner. Yeah, and I'm surprised he missed that one. Let's see it. Kick it back out. Yep, bust that. Okay, so he drove that one, took it in. That probably wasn't the best decision making. He probably should have just took that three. Now he's gonna take this one. He learned a lesson, obviously. Missed it. Interesting. And that was a wide open shot. That was very interesting. So let's see. Okay, off the dribble, did he make it? Now that's dangerous. He just sized him up and got him off the dribble, pulled up and drained it on him. That's where he's gonna be very, very dangerous. Yep. All right. So that's the highlight package. Mr. Malik Newman. Like I said, just the first game, had 19 points. So we'll see. We will definitely see how he's able to fit with the Kansas Jayhawks and how they're able to do this year. I expect big things from Malik Newman. Like I said, I've been a supporter for quite a while, for years. Ever since high school, I thought he was going to be, you know, a player in the NBA. One thing to understand, he's not really a true point guard, but we're at a time in basketball where true point guards' value are probably lower than they've been, right? Because it's not that important that you necessarily are a true point guard. What's important is, can you score from the position, or can you do enough? Can you do what they need from you from the point guard position, but can you also score points in bunches? And this guy, I believe, will be able to score points in bunches for any team. And he has enough playmaking skills to also be able to run an offense as well. So we'll see. We will see. I will be watching this closely. This will not be my last Malik Newman reaction. I'm going to be putting up a lot of his stuff because like I said, I'm supporting Malik Newman. I really, really expect big things from this young fella. So we'll see how that goes. All right. See you next time.